It's a great night to reminisce. We're always better now than we were 30 years ago. But just to see the boys and as I said, to reminisce about that moment in time, it's so special to most of us, it means a lot to us.
It's been really good to actually see some people I haven't seen for a long, long time. Stephen Whitehead, haven't seen him for years, Rob Sibley, Dave Simmons, some of the guys I see a bit now and then. But just good to catch up, find out what they're doing, what their lives have changed and all that. So we actually haven't talked about the game at all just yet. I know it's on in the background, but just catching up and personal,
Well, I think coming from humble beginnings, the Melbourne Tigers, when we used to come down there and play them at Albert Park on a Sunday, was a guaranteed win. And gradually over the years, we saw them get better. And it's hard to recruit players when you're not good. And they slowly did that. They had Dave Colbert, Simo come into the thing. And, they started to win more games. I come down here after that, and we were a force.
I guess the major achievement is actually winning the championship and just remembering the task it was to win in Perth. And people don't understand. We'd never won in Perth ever. We'd never won a game in Perth, let alone a game to win the championship.
They had a lot of hometown support, a lot of emotion in the audience, and it's one of the beauties about playing in Perth. They are some of the most passionate fans in the country, and it was on full display at this game here. And what happened was it sort of galvanised us because of this so much noise and animosity that we had to deal with. We were fortunate enough to have a group that had great camaraderie, great spirit, and it helped us.
And I will tell a story. I know Adrian Hurley doesn't like it, but I remember seeing black and gold balloons in the rafters, as I was stretching, warming, looking up, and I thought, these bastards are already playing for a celebration, so I had a little extra motivation there.
So that third game when we got that win, it was the best time of my life being on the basketball court. I knocked down a couple of shots, and the guys got me the ball at the right time. So it wasn't about me, it was about all of us together. And collectively, Bracky had 19, 20 rebounds, I think. Dave had a couple of nice blocks. So everyone contributed. Everyone did their thing. I was just in that zone in the third quarter where I got hot, and they found me.
It was one of those situations in life where the ultimate goal at the highest level of competition was to be the best team in Australia, and we were able to achieve that back in 1993 by beating the Perth Wildcats. So it means a lot. It'll be with us forever, and it's something we'll never forget.
Yeah, love these guys, mate. I love Lindsay, and not so much a fan of Andrew, but everyone else seems to like him. But we had a great group of guys, and my biggest regret was probably leaving and going back to Brisbane, because I think we could have had a good run here down here.
Like I said, you have a situation where you see each other every single day for training and games, so you go through a lot of emotional highs and lows, and then teams change. You move on, you move interstate, you move overseas, so you don't see these people. So I think it's vitally important, and just to do those things as we get a little bit older, it's really important to keep those connections.
So special, and it was emotional because as was indicated, you have this bond with a group, and the way sports are, that it's not always going to be that way. People come and go and teams change, and to be able to share that experience with a group of guys that you're really connected with, and to be able to reach the ultimate goal, and for a club, the oldest club in the country, 1931 being formed, and of course with my dad and his contribution to finally get that reward, made it more special for me, because I knew what it meant for others, and that's what made me emotional, is because of the impact it has on others. And here we are, 30 years. I'm just hoping that in another 30 years we're all still here.